What you doing?
Getting all warm.
You getting ready to rock?
Yeah.
You gonna be riding a bit today?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing up? Holy, too early.
No, I've been up since 5.
Oh, fire it up.
Sleeping almost.
You're gonna pull it out first and then fire it up. Okay. We should probably, just before you take off, maybe give your chain a bit of a spray, but fire it up first, bring it out. Can you crank her over hard enough? Here. There you go. You need to wash this machine. Why would I want to wash it? It's going to get all dirty again.
Exactly.
Right? Fire it up. You might not want those gloves on in a bit. Just juicing her. And there he goes, off into the distance. Anyways, I built him a new tabletop back here. About, if you consider this a tabletop, about 30 times the size of that. Anyways, we'll take you back and show you that in a few minutes here. Let him warm up and stuff. But anyways, g'day moto vloggers, how's she going? So today I've also got my Boulevard kind of pulled apart a little bit here. I got the tank, the fuel in the tank pretty well drained out to where the little thing was flashing. Bloop, 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 bloop. So I'm like, ooh, let's get that programmer card on today. So that's what we're going to do. We got a little bit of more disassembly to do yet. I haven't got the tank off. I've got the seat off and the little instrument cluster thingy off, which both were basically one screw and off they come, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice that way, but kind of nice I was like, is that actually holding on good enough? So let's go have a look. And we'll let him warm up a little bit. And we'll check him out after there. Okay, so seat is off. The instrument cluster is off, but I didn't unplug anything. I just kind of let it sort of hang down in there. But basically that just clips into the tank, and then down, and then bolts on. It's pretty handy. The dirt underneath it that way. But yeah, we've got to, I have to get my key to unlock the handlebars there. I got to get the tank off, and there's only one bolt here. So let's see now. Instrument cluster, one bolt. Seat, hoops underneath, one bolt. Tank, one bolt. And there should be a couple of great big things on the tank that onto the frame of the bike in there. And yeah, that's why we have to do that, because we have to get into to the inside of where the injector plugs go on the injectors for our I think you know what I mean, but I can't remember exactly the name of it. My EFI controller, which is right here. This is our fuel injector controller, and it comes with a handlebar mount, so we got to get into these plugs and stuff in here. Yeah, it's lots of fun. So we'll just leave that there, and we'll have to get a wrench, probably a 13 mil wrench for that nut there, bolt there, that guy there, and we'll get that off. So what this programmer is pre-programmed to do, you can see the things didn't fall there. It is EFI controller. It's pre-programmed for these pipes, so I don't have to do anything, because you can do all adjustments on this too, right? So I don't have to do nothing. It's going to be awesome. Basically just pull it apart, plug and play, get her mounted on the handlebar, find a little ground screw somewhere. It's got to have a ground. Oh, it's in there somewhere. And plug and play. Fire it up, away you go. So I'm a little bit nervous because I know I watched one video there, one guy that put one of these on his, I can't remember his exact setup, if it was the same controller or not, but it basically fried his computer in it. So it wouldn't start at all. crank over, but no fire. So hopefully it doesn't fry my computer, but anyways, we'll just have to take our chances. But you can see it's not running right now. It's really black. So hopefully this will cure that problem. And both of them are running pretty rich. So hopefully that'll cure that problem, and it'll probably be better on fuel, which would be awesome. So it's definitely running too rich, I guess with not enough back pressure as in the stock pipes, which it was designed for. So you have to put these controllers in there to control the fuel going in for how much air is coming in. So that's kind of out of whack when you put these pipes on. But anyways, so we'll get into that, and hopefully she's all good. And I want to actually, while I'm in here, check the spark plugs too. If I can access them, I should be able to access them with the tank off. All right. I think we're good to go. I got this unlocked. Should probably get this display panel thing unhooked here, but I really don't want to have to unhook it if I don't have to, but I might have to because I can't get the whatchamacallem, it's all whatchamacallited with the stuff though, so I really don't want to, you know, peel it all back and stuff, but I'm gonna have to do something because I gotta get this straightened up. Oh, maybe it'll stay there. Okay, now I know there's going to be a couple more plugs underneath of this, and I'm not exactly sure where they are and stuff yet, and there'll be also a fuel line, of course, but hopefully there's something there maybe. Let's see. I'm not too sure which is the best way to try to get this pulled off of here. I feel better on this side, so I might put you guys just over here, and we'll get her pulled back and loose, and hopefully there's enough slack and stuff there I can look under and see where I got to unhook stuff, and there we go. So that's not too bad. There's a plug here. Good. The fuel line. It's one of those weird ones, and I should get a couple of towels, I think, here too. 1 second, let me get a couple of rags. Okay, I got a couple rags here. Feels like it's pretty empty though. She was flashing, so probably don't even have to do this, but there we go. I'm going to take this tank inside and lay her down on something. Okay, so in here's fairly complex, but it's not too awful bad looking. I don't think that's going to leak anymore now. Look at how dirty the frame is though. I feel horrible, but you can't get under there to clean it unless you tear it all apart. Oh boy, okay. Now I got to find the fuel injectors. Fuel injectors. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to maybe study this for a minute here to find everything I need. Well, there's a spark plug. I know that. That's good. Fuel injector. Boy, this might be a little more buried than they're letting on the instructions here. Okay, give me a second here. I'll do some more studying. See if I can find these things. Okay, I think I found one. I think it's down in here. It's awfully buried though. And the other one I think is, boy oh boy. I think it's buried down under this stuff, so it looks like I'm gonna have to get a little bit more stuff apart here. And that's probably some kind of sensor or something. Let me see now. Why they can't make plugs just normal. Some kind of push and pull, you would think. But, okay, let's get our diddle disassembled here. Oh boy. She's kind of buried. This fuel line's kind of in my way here a little bit. I'm just not wanting it to pee all over everything. I think it's gonna, but that one's kind of buried. That could actually probably come off this other end too, but that's a tube going from the intake to the head. I think that's the injector right here though. Yep, that's one. Now I can tell that because in my kit here, I've got the same plug as that. That one there will plug back into the injector, and that one here, that one goes to the injector, that one goes to the plug I just pulled off, I do believe. And apparently with these it doesn't matter which one goes where, which is nice. So yeah, but let's just see here. Okay, that was the easy one. The other one's kind of a little more buried. I can get this thing off of there just for now. I could maybe get down there to get it. She's a little tight of a fit though for my bigger fingers, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't really want to take all this boot off. But, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't really want to take all that boot thing off. I'm going to have to see if I can squeeze all my way down in there somehow to get it off. I think maybe if I, oh geez, I don't know. Okay, let's get you on a tripod somewhere here, and hopefully we can get this here. Okay. If I can get one finger on the little pusher thing. I just can't get in there. Everything's jammed in there pretty good. Oh, almost. I just don't want to rip the wires out of the plug, because that would really be bad. Oh, I got her. Holy crap, I got her. Holy crap, I can't believe it. Okay, so we need I'm just going to jam this up here for a second and get the other one, I think, maybe on first. Now this is going to be the crappy part, because I really cannot see where I'm shoving this thing too well at all here when I get my hands down in there. Oh man, if this boot was out of the way it would be simple, simple, simple. But it's not out of the way, and I really don't want to have to take it out of the way. It might be easier if I undid this one first. Sure. There. There. I might make it a little easier. Still can't see where I gotta go with it though. Maybe I'll have to trick it and use so this oh lovely, love that sound. This should also increase my power by not significant amounts, but if you get your fuel mixing right, it should it's supposed to gain you about 5 to 10 horse more. So That's good there, that's good there. This has to come around here. This one goes back down in on this injector. And that one goes on this one here. That's good, that's good, that's good there. Good, 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 good. Now, that's got to get mounted to a bolt somewhere. And I'm not exactly 100% sure where. But we need to put this thing back in. Holy cow. Like that. I think that's how that was. Let me just double check. I took a picture before I took it apart. No, that's not quite right. I got her backwards. Oops, my bad. Something like that. Oh yeah, and this hose went up in here, that's right. There, that's more better. That's more better. Okay. That fuel line's got to go here. I don't really like where I got this running, so I'm going to reconnect them underneath. Love the plug and play stuff though. And I tell you, that's pretty nice. That one underneath, that one underneath. And this is supposed to come up, hopefully through where your tank and stuff is here. I wouldn't mind it if this guy went under here maybe. Not too bad there, I guess. Hopefully that should come out and up through here and mount up. I'm gonna have to take this GoPro mount off here. I don't use this one now anyways. I just use the one on my helmet whenever I'm filming stuff on the road. So that'll be where that guy goes mounted now. That's good. And the little ground screw. I see a little screw right here. I just need something to ground it to. I don't really want to see it though, so it's going to have to be grounded out pretty good. They say to try to keep some of this stuff away from the heat, which, yeah, makes sense. Ground screw, ground screw, ground screw. Actually a good one right there. It might fit under that one there. It's kind of holding the fuel rail and stuff on. I don't really want to know if I want to mess with that one or not, but see, the thing is, you want to make sure you get her in a good spot and then run it before you bolt it down. So where else can we go here, boys? Where else can we go? Remember to plug that back in the fuel. That's for your fuel pump. Let's look around the other side here. Kind of figured there's got to be something somewhere. Holy crap! I see the other plug up here, spark plug. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to get that out. I guess if you take this side cover off, maybe it would come off. I do want to check them though while I'm kind of in here. Where to mount? Where to mount? That's going to potentially run down here. I think I'm just going to go right onto this screw here. There's a little wee screw there. I'll have to figure out what size of nut that is. Hang on a sec here. Okay. I think that's... Oh geez, that might not work. It's not really... It's metal, but I don't think it's going... It's on a piece of plastic here. Well, that might still work. It's got to be screwed into metal. Now, do not drop. Oh, it might not go through there. Oh, sweet, it will. So, yeah, that's bolting down into metal there, so I'll drive that feller on there. So it'll stay there. Now, technically, this thing should be good to go here. I'm going to just power it on here and see if this thing turns on and stuff. Ooh. Oh yeah, it should be fine because there's no fuel pump hooked up. I'm going to think, oh, wait, I don't want to do that if there's a fuel pump. It's going to be blowing fuel out everywhere. So this thing here, if you can see her, not too well. Let's close the door for a sec here. I'm not starting it, so. So this thing here should light up and stuff. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Do its thing here. And when the door gets closed here, we'll be able to see better. I'll maybe turn off the light too above here. There. Now we're good. Okay, so this thing, turn the key on. So it's doing its thing. Got the signal flashing and everything. Now that didn't... I'll have to read what that flashing is. It might be saying, oh wait a minute, there's no fuel pump hooked up here. But anyways, that seems to work. I mostly wanted to test the ground there, so. Okay, so now, this is going to be the trick fun part here, getting all this back together here. And I think all this should be all right there. I should probably zip tie it into this stuff here. Yeah, maybe I'll get a couple little... I don't have any tiny zip ties. Oh, maybe it'll be all right there. It's going to be all pinched in with the tank. So, okay, let's put these back on this other side here. We'll get our tank again. Oh crap! I want to check the plugs. Okay, we might check the plugs too here. All right. Well, I guess I'm not checking the plugs. I don't have a... What do you call it? Skinny enough walled socket to get down here. There's like, must be a special size or something to oh, can't even know if you see, yeah, to get down in there. My this is a 3/4. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it doesn't even get down there. So I don't know what to do with that. Maybe something like this I'll just leave to the fellers. I'm gonna probably take her in on a 6,000K overhaul service kind of thing. You know, they'll change, you know, they'll go over the whole thing, right? Stuff that I don't do, you know, like changing the oil in the rear end, stuff like, you know, stuff like that, whatever else, you know, that they'll do at 6,000K after it's, you know, been broke in and stuff. So, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave that because, you know, I don't want to get down there and then not be able to get the thing back in as well. So we shall grab our tank, hook her back up, and bolt her down, we should be good. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. Presume that's on good. That's on good. Hopefully all this stuff will just kind of move on its way on its own kind of thing. Hopefully it'll just follow down there. This is not the fun part usually, trying to get all this lined up again. Although, holy crap, we got her. My buddy's on his Yamaha Maxim. Oh man, you take that tank off. Good ever luck trying to get her back on. You have to like, he used dish soap I think on those little rubbers. And that helps, but comes off just like that. But getting it back on, no idea why it does that. Okay. So now, not too sure if I like where that's coming out there, but that's probably about the only place I'm going to be able to put it. I just don't like the idea of it twisting with the with your steering and kind of being out there, so it might get mounted somewhere else, I don't know. So, put that down now. Really should clean under here, I guess. I can't get her all. I need to get some of those really good lint-free ones. These ones have crap they lose all the time also. Oh, crap. That I didn't like much. But I found it. So this thing just comes up here. Actually got to push on, just like that. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to clean this before I can put the seat back on. Because it's nice to get under here while you can. Oh, that's much better. Get the worst of it anyways, right? And I'm just using like a windowy cleanery kind of stuff, and this is probably not super good on the paint and stuff, but it cleans all the gook off, right? You know, road dirt, the bugs, all that yummy stuff. Okay, technically I guess now we should see if it's going to do anything here. That sounded cool. Now this is supposed to be pre-programmed for left in it. So I'm just looking at the handlebar mount thing here now, and it's not going to exactly fit exactly where I wanted it or exactly the way I wanted it, but we'll have to go on like a sideways thing with it. You can go either way. I think you can mount it, that's the way I wanted it mounted, but I'm going to have to go this way and stand it up, I guess, which sort of kind of sucks, but I wonder if it would mount between those guys there. Probably not. This thing needs to be a hair bit longer, I think, to mount where I wanted it here. It went perfect right about there, but I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anywhere else, I guess it could go there. Could put it there too, I guess, but I'd like to keep her down as low as I could. Okay, so let's just jam her on there somewhere. So, that doesn't look too good. The threads aren't nice in that one. Now, is that going to get interfered when I turn though? No, it should go right there. Okay, I'm going to need a screwdriver, I guess. Okay, let's see if this will tighten down here. I don't really want it this way because it's harder to read it. Ooh, what's going on there? Oh, that's weird. That's a 1-inch handlebar, that's what this is for, but this thing just all of a sudden tightened right up real tight. Well, about like that either. Let's see what this one does. It's like the screw's bottoming out and they didn't run the threads down far enough in that little U thing, I don't think, for it. Well, that's kind of weird. I don't think I screwed anything up here. Pick a location on your 1-inch diameter handlebars. Really? Can be easily seen in your okay. So pick a location on your 1-inch diameter handlebars that can easily be seen in your peripheral vision and away from other controls, and wrap 1 to 2 layers of electrical tape around your handlebars. I don't know if I like that too much. Blah 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 to make a proper fit. Wow. I know I'm not doing something right here. That's all this crap with electrical tape, and then they give you this big chunk of square foamy stuff in here that's, I don't know what the heck is with that, but it's supposed to go like under there too or something. That seems kind of chintzied up a bit. I don't know if I like that too much. That seems kind of chintzy. A little chintzy. So all I wanted it to do was just sit like right there. Wow. But instead it's going to have to be like, that's not even going to work. Swamaged in the thing like that. Wow, I'm going to have to figure out something else to mount this. I don't really like that idea a whole lot. Alright, I ex-nayed that stupid handlebar mount thing. I don't know. I'm not wrapping tape around my handlebars just to make it fit and stuff. Like, really? So I just ran all the wires up through here under the handlebar, up and around, attached on here and stuff, and then I just got it on, it's on the right way. I wish the wires come out the other way, but you know, the bottom one would have been nicer, but I can sort of see that when I'm sitting down low here, I think. Yeah, it's on a little bit of an angle, but I should be able to see that. Not that I won't be able to, I won't have to do anything now anyways, but... looks like it works pretty good. So yeah, I don't know, I've kind of wanted it mounted right here looking at me, but then I'm like, yeah, but now it would have been nice if, you know, the other was reversed with the wires at the bottom, then I didn't have to do all this, but I can pretty much still see by there all right. It's not that bad, so, and like I say, I won't have to adjust, I don't think, anything anyways. And if I do have to take it off, well, it'll come off to, I'll get all this, so I'll be able to, I don't know if it'll actually pull off now, or, yeah, pull the whole thing off. So I can just pull her off and do whatever here. That's supposed to be two-sided sticky Velcro there, but I guess it didn't adhere to the window enough there. So, but anyways, I guess there we go. Now we just need some gas in her, because she's, well, it's showing the one tick there, but it was flashing, so that means it's getting down pretty good. So I better not try to push her too far. I should be able to get, well, I was getting about 260 to a tank, and it was flashing constantly then. Like this is, it'll flash and then all of a sudden it'll go back off. So you can just tell it's just getting into that spot, you know. So you're at 220.7 now, so that's not too bad. So it'll be interesting to see how we get what we get now. But probably won't film any of the ride part that I'm going to go on maybe later today. I don't have my GoPro and everything all set up and ready to go yet, so it needs charged and stuff. It doesn't take too long, but I'll have to save that for another time. So I'm going to have to get gas and all that stuff, and yeah. But anyways, look, I can see I've smashed a few bugs already. One got me the other day. What was I? I was on my DR, I think, and it must have just glanced off the window and then hit me right in the forehead. It just went like a paintball. It was freaking nasty. But anyways, we'll have to clean that window off before we go. Give her a good soak down and wipe her down, and we should be good to go. Alright, well, all I need to do now is get my helmet. I had to ride up to the house without my helmet. My helmet's up at the house, but there's two police ladies parked in my front driveway. Sitting there gabbing, killing time. I don't know if I can get a shot of them or not, but they might particularly not like that too much, but you can see the one car's there. There's another one on the far side of her. Sitting there gabbing, so I'm like, yeah, I better not just ride by with that helmet on. Don't think they can do much on my private owned property here, but they also may not like that too much. They could, I don't know, bust you on something. But anyways, we'll leave that for now. Usually I got my helmet in here, but I don't today because I had it on my other bike the other day. So that sucks. But anyways, I think we're good to go. There's my GoPro guy. I don't want to lose him. Throw him in here for now. But anyways, I guess that's it. I'll let you know probably on like a normal Bill's T-Max video there how things went instead of making a separate video. Well, we might do a riding video too. I'm sure we'll be doing some of them this summer and stuff. And then, well, what are we at now for? This is not really a good time of year to get the bike in to have anything service done on it because it'll be so busy. We've got 4787 on it. Yeah. She'll have to get it maybe in the fall. Probably gonna have more like 7,000 or 8,000 on it by then, and they wanted to see it at around 6, but sorry. So anyways, I think everything else should be good.